This is not the kind of marriage that Munachi ever dreamt of for herself. It's obvious she didn't see this coming. Or perhaps she saw it and decided to ignore it just to make Ejike happy with the parent. It is becoming a war zone. Now that Ejike is slapping Munachi and Munachi is slapping Ejike, there is no peace in this marriage anymore. And this is not healthy for this marriage at all, especially for their unborn children that they might get to raise in the future. Remember in the last episode, Ejike slapped Munachi in front of Dan, and Munachi also slapped Ejike back. That is a proof of war in this marriage. On this episode, Ejike cannot even believe what has happened in the last episode, because for Munachi to raise her hands to slap Ejike, it was more of a shock to Ejike, because he has always felt that Munachi loves him so much that she cannot hurt him or do anything that will hurt him. And Dan was telling Ejike at this point that what is happening right now is strange. This is the reason why I told you not to marry Munachi in the first place, because she talks when you are talking. How is she going to respect you now that you are her husband? Ejike told Dan that he married Munachi because he loves her and he doesn't want issues. Now that he has issues with the parents, he doesn't want the same thing to happen in his family. And Dan told Ejike, you should have done the needful before now. I told you not to allow Munachi to walk. At this point, Ejike has made his own point. According to him, he's going to break Munachi into pieces if she tries it. That Munachi is just a little thing that he can fold and put in his pocket. That he's going to prove to Munachi that he's the man of this house. And Daniel told Ejike, no. It is too late for you to prove that. Munachi is an independent woman. That is why, according to him, he forced Choma not to walk. Because anytime he shout or yell at Choma, Choma will only cry, because she does not have anywhere to go to. No wonder Choma does not have a say. Daniel had Choma in his armpit, and that is what he wanted Ejike to do to Munachi. But at this point, Daniel has told Ejike that if you try any nonsense, Munachi will leave this marriage. And once he made that statement, Ejike was like, are you sure that Munachi, do you mean that Munachi can leave this marriage? Oh, that is a proof of love right there. Ejike loved Munachi so much, the same way Munachi loved Ejike. But this whole thing, he's so ignorant to see that Daniel is turning him into a woman beater, and that will not be healthy for their marriage. And then he went to the room and met Munachi. Munachi was still doing her wifely duties at home, washing clothes and trying to iron Ejike's clothes. And when Ejike got into the room, he was expecting Munachi to apologize for slapping him in front of Dan. But Munachi pretended as if Ejike never entered the room. And Ejike was asking Munachi, are you not supposed to say something to me right now? And Munachi was like, What do you want me to say to you? He says, so are you telling me that what happened downstairs, you don't have anything to say to? You say, what happened downstairs? At this point, I like the way Munachi is handling the situation, because since Ejike has refused to learn this whole thing the peaceful way, I think by Munachi trying to do or behave like this, she's going to really help Ejike to come out of this madness that he has put himself into. Ejike was telling Munachi that she has to apologize for slapping him in front of Dan. And he said, apologize. Then if I have to apologize, then you need to apologize first, because you slapped me first. Ejike was telling Munachi that I am the man of this house, and you need to apologize to me for slapping me. And then Munachi now told Ejike that what you cannot handle, don't do it to others, so that when they do it to you, it won't be too much of a big deal. And that is the truth. Sometimes we treat people bad, not knowing that when they do the same thing to us, it's going to hurt us. We don't even feel other people's pains, all because of what? Money or fame or what? That is what Ejike has proven, that he think he can ride on anybody because he has money. Munachi told Ejike, I love you, but I'm not the type of woman that allows his man to ride on her. And then Ejike was like, I am not playing with you, you need to apologize. And Munachi said, do you see laugh on my face? This disagreement is not healthy for this marriage. But at this point, Munachi has no choice. She has to do it so that Ejike will learn his lessons. Chinwe came looking for Ejike all the way from the village. Munachi ran downstairs when she had a knock on the door. Okay, she went to open the door and Chinwe walked in. Munachi was surprised to see Chinwe for the first time in the house. Why are you here so early? And Chinwe was telling Munachi that I am here to see that idiot, that idiot that called himself my brother. He's the one I've come to see. And then Ejike came from where he was downstairs and was asking, who is that idiot that is banging on my door this early? What are you doing in my house? And then Chinwe started explaining why she came to the house, that she's here to tell Ejike that what he's doing is not right. Ejike is seeing this whole thing as just a child's play or a joke or something. And Munachi has come to warn Ejike, what are you doing with our mother's corpse? What is wrong with you? Don't you want our mother to be buried? That you treated the woman so bad, and she died, and now that she's dead, you don't want her to rest in peace. Come to the village and do what the elders have told you to do, so that my mother can be buried. And then Ejike was now asking Chinwe, and what is the meaning of that? What did you do for our parents? At this point, I think Chinwe is doing this whole thing the wrong way, because the two of them committed the same crime. I keep saying that. Chinwe was not there for the mother as well as Ejike. So instead of them fighting just to make to bury the mother, it's better they come together as one, and so that they can be able to bury the mother. Because with this fight, they are never going to bury the mother. While Chinwe was screaming and telling Ejike that you have to come and do the right thing in the village, that I'm not ready for all these things. Ejike now told Chinwe that you want to go back to wish life, that you that don't even have a life, you are only but a harlot. When Ejike called the sister a harlot, she could not help it but to slap Ejike. And Ejike wanted to beat the sister, but Munachi stepped in. At this point, Ejike was surprised that Munachi is defending the sister against him, instead of to stand for him. But what was Ejike expecting? That Munachi will allow you to beat your sister in front of her? It's not even going to happen, because Munachi wouldn't let that happen. Munachi is always standing for justice. In fact, she gave it to Ejike that you are indeed that fool. You are indeed that stupid person, because you needed to have done it right with your parents. That Munachi can only stand for the sister and not him. I think the only time that Munachi will ever stand for Ejike is when Ejike has learned his lesson and decided to do the right thing. But at this point, Chinwe has threatened Ejike. She's giving Ejike 1 week, and if Ejike does not come to the village to do what the elders are asking him to do so that the mother can be buried, Ejike is going to die. Not only is he going to lose this house and everything he has, he's going to also die in the process. And Ejike was like, so you came to my house to threaten me? How dare you threaten me in my house? And then Chinwe was telling Ejike that she's going to perform a ritual that will separate her from Ejike as blood. Because if the elders in the village bury the mom, there will be a curse on them. And she's not ready to be a part of that curse. And Ejike chased the sister and told the sister to get out of his house and never step foot in his house again. Daniel, still in the quest of making Ejike to do the wrong thing, took Ejike to see a prophet. At first, everybody would think, Daniel had all this plan. But they went to see a prophet. And the prophet immediately told them that, I know why you are here, that you are facing a problem of burying your mom and also a fight in your family. And Ejike accepted, yes, and that is why we are here. Daniel was now pushing it, that it's because of this that we came. That Ejike needed to bury the mother and want to bury her in the city. But when we got to the village to carry the mother's corpse, but the cars refused to move. Obviously, the mother or the village people made the car not to move. And that is why we are here, so that you can come with us to the village for us to be able to... Immediately, the prophet told them, I know. But the truth is, I'm not going to go with you. Because all I see around you is doom. And that is what people are warning Ejike against. Do the right thing so that this doom will not befall you, but Ejike will not accept. And Daniel was now asking the prophet, how do you mean? We needed you. And the prophet was telling them that you think because you have money, you can just go to the village and carry your mother to the city to bury. That the culture of the people will just be ignored. That you need to go back to your family and make peace with your elders so that you can bury your mother. Not looking for the other way around. That you have to respect the culture and do it right with your people. I'm not going with you to the village. And the simple truth is that this prophet has made it clear. This is what we are all advising Ejike to do. In fact, separate yourself from Dan so that you'll be able to see the good things around you before it's too late for you. I wonder what is going to happen in the next episode. If you are watching this video for the first time, please consider liking the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll bring the next episode immediately it drops. If you want the full episode, go to Mr. Aloy's channel to watch the complete episode. With that being said, see you on the next one. Bye.